Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. That's right, we are looking back while jumping forward, which sounds really dangerous now that I say it, at Morrowind. A game from 2002, but the last time we looked at it was 2017 and it looked pretty good. And I can promise you, it now looks even better. Maybe not quite next gen, but for graphics for 2021, I've spent quite a while getting this looking as amazing as possible. So now let's go ahead and jump back and jump forward again with Morrowind.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
What?
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
We have begun Morrowind.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
You better do what they say.
All right, let's go. I've got things to show you. Now, I'm using a controller for the first time for your benefit to maybe, hopefully, reduce any shaky screens or anything like that so that you can enjoy it. Also, the touchpad on the DualShock 4 actually works, so we might be able to use that for some nice looking stuff. Now,
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
we are gonna take our time with this because
On deck, now, prisoner.
the last time I played this game, we did main quest only. So I've got a classic playthrough of Morrowind.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
And today I want to try doing all sorts of other things. Now, let me show you the new graphics of Morrowind. Yes. Yes. The water. The trees, the rocks, and yes, we have Morrowind Rebirth with grass. It is looking pretty amazing, yeah? And I want to compare not just to the original Morrowind. I want to compare with Morrowind with the overhaul 3.0. For a lot of you who have tried playing Morrowind or modded Morrowind before, you probably use the Morrowind Overhaul 3.0, which is what we played with last time in 2017. And I have some footage from it, but it doesn't have the grass. So imagine that the grass is there. But basically, the game used to look like this. Right? This is what the game used to look like. Right? And that's, have a good look. And now we're gonna swap back here. There we go. We just teleported back to here. And the water, noticeably better. Textures, everything. There's been a lot of mods since 2017. Everything is as HD as I can get it, and there's about 170, 180 mods installed, maybe 200, around there. Somewhere between 150 and 200 mods installed. And considering the engine limitations, I think we did it pretty good.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just the water, the light ripples on the surface beneath the water. You see how it conforms to the underwater terrain? Here we go.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay, who are we gonna play? Last time I played Dark Elf, and this time I think I want to play similarly to how we played, but somewhat different. Imperial, Fortify Speed. Like, I never use these abilities, right? Haji, Nord, Orc. Does Nord have anything? Brawling, Headbutt, Paralyze, Cross? Nah. You know, I don't care. I'm just gonna pick Imperial. I'm gonna pick Imperial. Can we find something that looks nice? These are all new heads. Not like we'll ever look at ourselves, right? That's fine. Hair. I mean, we're not gonna have realistic physics-based hair in this, okay? You know, let's go with that. I think that's what I want. Just want to go through the faces again. You know, let's go with this guy. Yeah, slightly long hair. We're gonna have... whatever. Okay, good.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Look at this grass. First experience of the new grass. By the way, I will put descriptions on the mods I used linked in the description on YouTube. You just check that. There's basically a guide that I followed, but I made a lot of personalized tweaks. That guide is not compatible with Morrowind Rebirth, so I did a number of changes. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, I'll put a link down below on where you can buy Morrowind and support the channel, if you'd like to do that. Now, let's go into the Census and Excise office. We gotta look at the interiors.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
We gotta fill out the forms ourselves. All of these things, you can roleplay stuff, but you just gotta create your custom class. Now, I want to try do something slightly different this time. Last time I went medium armor, and I did like... I always do sort of a battle mage thing, but you know, I'm gonna pick speed, and I'm gonna pick strength. So we're gonna be strong and fast. Major skills, I want to make sure I have long blade, and then I also want to have hand to hand, so we can punch people. I also, actually, I kind of want to do unarmored, so we can wear clothes this time. But also, I want to, let's see, what else do I want here? I need restoration to make sure we don't die. And then maybe we can also be good at... You know, I won't be wearing... do I want light armor? Glass is always nice, and glass looks good with the mods. Maybe a different weapon? No, I got long blade and I got hand to hand. So if we don't have a sword, we just punch people. So I think we pick alteration. That could give us some nice spells. You know, let's pick light armor. So we can do unarmored, light armor, long blade, unarmored, hand to hand. So I actually want this to be light armor. Restoration. Minor skills, I will pick athletics. I will pick... No, that's wrong. I will pick acrobatics. so we can fall a little further without dying. I will pick Alteration. I think that's the destruction spells. It's hard to aim. They're not like flamethrowers like in Skyrim. I will pick Block as a minor skill. You know, I should swap Light Armor and Block. So Block is a major skill, Light Armor is a minor skill, and then we can throw on Speechcraft. Maybe we can convince some people, right? That's kind of what I want to be. Sounds good? Adventurer? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Class description? We slash. We bash. We fast. Good.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
You know, I'm just gonna go for the steed. So we get 20 points to our speed. Also, we've got a lot of skills that have to do with speed, and I just want to move faster. I haven't done any major gameplay changes in terms of mechanics, so these are all as you would expect.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Yeah, we're an Imperial Adventurer, the steed. Does it actually have we slash, we bash, we fast? Yep, it's there. Long blade, unarmored, hand-to-hand, block, restoration, athletics, acrobatics, alteration, light armor, speechcraft. Good. Seems good. We've got 70 speed. 70? Jeez, we start with 70 speed. Alright. Now I have the stats menu.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Let's take this. Okay, let's have a look. Let me show you all these HD objects. Nice, right? A fireplace, right? The sprites are as good as they can be, right?
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celisgravius.
HD doors. Great. Now, we're gonna get a first taste of Rebirth right here. I'm pretty sure these prisoners are new, right? Rebirth adds in more things going on. I'm pretty sure these prisoners are new. I'm not entirely sure. This door is locked. This door is locked. What is that mod name? Morrowind Rebirth is the major one. But that's adding more stuff. It's not graphics. It kind of is graphics. Now, let's take the lockpick. I don't need the dagger. I guess I could sell it. I can sell the dagger. Now let's... You know, I think Morrowind is a game where you have to play with mouse. Come on. 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 Got it. It's got 31 gold in there. Okay. The Kwama egg. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. This is valued 40. It's fine. It's fine. Anything worthwhile? There's a bunch of ingredients. Scrib, jelly, scuttle. You know, I'll take some. Fine. Let's move on. We're getting to the swampiness. I'm gonna harvest these things. We don't have the thing where you actually harvest the objects out of these things. This is new. What's this? Here's a list of all the prisoners arriving later today. Please make sure they are processed quickly and without incident. There I am. Wow. That's yet to be processed. Imperial unknown. Oh, that's a nice little touch, isn't it? Now, of course, we've got the barrel and the ring. We gotta get into Seyda Neen. Gotta talk to Celis Gravius. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. Duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are here to take it to Caius Corsedes in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Corsedes. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I have also a letter for you, and a disbursal to your name. So we got directions to Caius Corsedes, package for him, 87 gold. Goodbye. Thank you, Celis Gravius. Into Seyda Neen. Face is a little too smooth. Yeah, that's always preference, right? I used a bunch of mods. I can't even remember offhand. Now, let us enjoy the grass and water at this spot right over here. Grass, water, trees, new things from Rebirth, all of this. Also, pro tip. I want to just tell you one console command, which can't really be modded in, and it affects the length of a day. So basically, it's going to be how fast the shadows move. You might notice these are moving slightly slower than before, and what it is set time scale to 6. Right? By default, it's running at 30, which is very fast. By default, it's running at 30, and shadows move very quickly across the land because it's basically running 30 times faster than a real day. So I like set timescale to 6. Things just move a little bit slower. The shadows don't look like they're speeding along ridiculously and all of that. And now, our first quest.
All right, I'm listening.
Fargoth. Are you the one that boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at that time of day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. A family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Yes, I found it. Here, take it. You found it. Amazing. Thank you. You are now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Ariel, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Specific place. Not too much going on here. Someone in particular. Anything? Oh, these old school background. I'm just a local Bosmer. Ring. Thank you for finding it. Okay. Goodbye. I actually can't remember how you find out how to do that quest, how to get the ring back. But let's go to the trade house. You might notice there's a lot more to Seyda Neen now. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot, okay? We might be able to buy some things. Hello, Ariel. Welcome to Ariel's Trade House. I'm Ariel, a publican and proprietor. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. If you want to buy from me, you have to barter. If you want a little advice, free to new customers, just ask. Would you like to hear about the most popular potions or our most popular scrolls? Little advice. If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear. Alright, let's go to barter. See if there's anything we can add into. So I use longswords and light armor. I can just punch people, right? I could buy some better clothes. Yes, I should get out of these prison rags. Let me buy a common shirt, common pants, common shoes. That makes sense, right? Can you punch with the shield? Can you block with the shield? I've never actually played unarmored. Nordic leather shield. Can I be unarmored with just a shield. Void essence. What? Troll slime. Crab meat. Are there healing potions? Fortify. These are all fortify potions. Restore health. I should buy all of those. Can I... What did I pick up? I can sell the iron dagger. I'll hold on to these raw ingredients. Can I just sell the clothes off my back? Yeah. Yeah, this... Take that. No nudity. No nudity. Punch with a shield, Captain America. Can you do that? Can you do that? Okay, and just tweak the price a little bit to train up your barter. Offer. Good. By the way, I didn't know as well, if you're not wearing anything, people have different voice lines when they say things as you walk by. Come on, say something.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
I actually didn't know. I actually didn't know that that was a thing, right? People say things when you walk around supposedly nude. Hello.
Cover yourself. Ah.
Right? Did you guys know? Hello.
Cover yourself. Ah.
Okay. Hello? We're just gonna stare at him.
I am not amused.
Hello. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We bought some new clothes. Let's put on the new pants, the new shirt, and the new shoes. Can I equip... Didn't I buy the shield? Oh, I didn't buy the shield, did I? I just bought the potions. Do I have any more money? 28? Don't know if I can afford it. We gotta go do things, I think. But let me just check. How much was the shield? Was it... Is it under apparel? Yeah. It's not iron shield. Oh, I can afford it. Drop 1. Okay, good. Thank you. Come again. Unequip the lockpick. Oh, so we just have the shield when we're not punching. Okay, fine. Very well. Very well. Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. This is the cinematic controller time. We move fast. This is walking. Let me turn on run. Jeez, when you start with all this speed, I didn't realize you can start the game moving so quickly. So this whole building is new, right? I don't even know what it is. It's from Morrowind Rebirth. Who's this guy? Dwemer. The discerning eye. We see you walking and sleeping. Can I... Using a controller for this is so hard. What does discerning eye say? My starkest madness, seeming his divinest sense. Come, grasp the chain and prove you're sane.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
No, thank you. Just enjoying the swampiness. Does this path still... Like, where? Does the Icarian flight guy still spawn here? The road is different. I'm actually kind of lost. It's like a whole new game. Does Morrowind Rebirth add new quests? Yeah, it does a lot of things. This is like a whole new game. What was that? I didn't even see it. It's camouflaged so well. The grass is lush though, doesn't it? Does it also include the expansions? Yes, I'm pretty sure. Like I don't even know what Rebirth changes. It's just a whole new thing, like... Whoa! Okay, gotta go to mouse controls. Time to punch. How does an armored work. How do you... It doesn't lose any health. I've never played hand-to-hand combat. I'm just punching a rat. How do you kill something with punches? Oh, you have to knock it down and then... Oh right, it takes out its fatigue. And then you can punch a rat to death. I killed the rat. Let's take its meat. We lost 1 hit point. No, I think we're fine. Let's go punch that mud crab. Come on. Oh no, there's a cliff racer. Gonna hit you. Come on. This is slightly tougher than... Our skill's still not that great. Meanwhile, enjoy the water and grass behind there. It looks good, doesn't it? Leveling up our hand-to-hand. Okay. Okay, it's down. Once it's incapacitated... Got it. Cliff Racer, I'm not dealing with the Cliff Racer. Oh, is this the... Oh, it's actually hard to find. This is the tax collector, isn't he? Tax record. Gold. Yeah, take it all. No, take it all. Do I want his clothes? Sure, take his clothes. Can you put the clothes back on? Yes, okay, let's leave those there. Yeah, okay, just have it. It's fine. It's fine. What is this again? Tax records. Processus Vitellius, Seyda Neen, Census and Excise Office. Ariel, 450 drakes. Jeez, he's got to pay a lot of tax. Okay, good. Very good. That just gave us a lot of money. That is attached to a quest, right? But I'm not entirely sure. Like, I just can't remember. I'm currently just trying to find if we can find the Icarian flight guy. Does he still fall around here? The whole terrain is different. There used to just be a path through this way. It really is like a whole new game. Right? Like, this hill was not like this. Did they get rid of Icarian flight guy? Or maybe just moved somewhere else? Yeah, don't fight those guys. They paralyze you. I love the look of the swamp, though. Don't you? Oh, here's a path. Is this the path? You use the mod to remove cliff races? Yeah. That's a worthwhile mod. Ooh, Netch. Nice. So there's obviously gonna be some pop-ins, some shadow issues, and all of... I found him! Oh, there's something about this game that is just so immersive that it's so easy to get scared. It's so easy to get scared. Tar Heel. Scroll of Icarian Flight. Fortify acrobatics 1,000 points for 7 seconds on self. I will take it. Extravagant shoes? I will put on the extravagant shoes. You know, you can have my common shoes. There you go. Do I want to wear the robe? Nah, I don't want to be a robe wearer. Journal of Tar Heel. I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I am developing. With it, I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, I will test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I have worked out all the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without that terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. The time is almost upon me. My research is finished and all of my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of their towers and scream out my success. Alright. Now, I think we should... How do you actually figure out Fargoth's quest? I can't actually remember. Does he say he hides it or something? Like, I can't... It's been so long. It's been years since I played Morrowind. This tower, I'm gonna ignore it for now. There's just so much to do and look at with Rebirth. Now, if I recall, it should just work anyway, right? I know what's supposed to happen. Know what's supposed to happen. I wonder if Rebirth got rid of this stump. Oh, they changed. It's just a couple coins now. Very good. There used to be like, what was in there? An axe and some coins? Don't you follow him at night? Well, yeah, but you have to... he says he hides it in a special place, right? When you talk to him. Fargoth, what's on your mind? If you talk about the ring... Specific place, no. Little secret, no. Background, no.
If there is anything I can do...
Let's just see if he does it. Plus, I want to show you how things look at night. Right, this is a great place to do it. Hello, Thavera Vedrano. My trade? What are you? I'm a commoner. I do whatever needs doing. Alright, fine. Let's head upstairs. And perhaps I can show you one more secret from the vanilla base game that I'm not sure if you knew. I'm gonna take this travel lantern. Did you know that you can equip these? This is not a mod. This is part of the base game. I actually never knew this until recently. When I was modding it this time, I saw a post and they're like, did you know you can hold not just lanterns, but also candles? You can just hold them. Did you know? I never knew. You can just hold a lantern. Right? The Wraith's Wedding Dowry. Oh, an armored skill. Perfect. And this book's actually worth a lot. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna leave all that. Let's have a look at Seyda Neen from above. By the way, I should warn you that there are some things I've done that have been ill-advised. For example, the current tree mod is not the one that comes with Rebirth. The tree mod for this region anyway, the Bitter Coast. So you might see the occasional floating mushroom or something like that. But I just really like these trees. So some of the visual issues might be to do with my choices, just a heads up. But also, look at this water. And look, you can see the slaughterfish just swimming around in there. View distance, I didn't push it up too far. I wanted there to be some mystery. So you can see like the existing area, but then it gets very foggy as it goes out to the distance there, right? Now, Let's see if Fargoth does his thing. Let's just wait. Like 7 p.m.? No, it's around midnight, isn't it? We can look at the sunset though. Okay. Let's go and wait until around midnight. Oh, it's raining. Okay. I've actually not looked at the water when it's raining. There's ripples. Okay. I think it's midnight he goes, right? So if I just wait an hour, and I'm gonna sneak and spy. I actually don't know. I can't remember. Maybe I'm doing the whole wrong thing. I don't even know if Rebirth changed Fargoth's quest. Maybe he doesn't do it anymore. It's okay. We can move on. Let's head down. I never use his ring anyway. It's important, especially since we're doing unarmored, to get that book. Check the tavern upstairs first. Yeah, I can't remember how to trigger it. Maybe I should spend more time talking to people, but I don't want to leave you guys reading things all the time. I should talk to some people, right? Oh, look at these lights. Riskar Flatfoot. Let's talk to some people. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I could be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right, see, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But now some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher, Fargoth. He's come up light the last couple weeks. When I've shaken him down, I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. There we go. Yes. Thank you. I know he's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold, if you can. I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? Yes, I'll do it. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Seyda Neen. If you keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding his gold. Good. Now we can do it. Now we can do it. I might have to wait until tomorrow midnight, but that's fine. Don't get dizzy as we walk up these stairs. Okay, good. There he goes. Yes! Just sneaking in the rain. I'm sneaking too. Are we wearing the same shirt? Oh no. We're wearing the same shirt. Too bad I'm not using the latest version of Rebirth. No, unfortunately I can't, Transmaster. By the way, Transmaster is in chat. He made Rebirth. Only because I want grass. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry, Transmaster. I need the grass. I just need the grass. It's on 5. The latest grass mod is for 5.2. So I'm sure the grass modder will catch up with 5.3 soon enough. But for those of you at home, there is a later version of Morrowind Rebirth. And if you're watching this in the future, just keep in mind, check what the latest version of the grass mod is. And if you want to have the grass, you can match it to that version of Rebirth. Anyway, there's his hiding spot. Let's go get it. There's actually a grass generator, but it's rather complicated to use. Yes. There's all sorts of generators now. It's hard to keep track. But I was actually surprised that there is a grass mod. The last time I looked at Rebirth was 2017. And hollow tree stump. There was no grass mod. How much gold is that? 300. A journeyman's lockpick and his ring of healing. Keep the gold. I could, but I like completing quests. By the way, I should mention, there's quite significant changes between Morrowind Rebirth 2 and 3, the latest one. Quite a lot changes, actually. It's a significant update. Now, I found Fargoth's hiding place, yes. So he let me keep 100. That's great. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else that you found in there. Thanks for your help. Your journal has been updated. Good thing that you found that for me, friend. I'll make that little fetcher pay for lying to me. Although I've got to be honest, it is kind of fun messing with the little guy. I like to take something from his place and stick it in that old barrel in the Census and Excise courtyard. Gives the new arrivals something to look forward to. Oh, I didn't realize this guy put the ring there. Haven't seen this game in ages. Is it available on any desktops online? Yeah, I'm running on Steam. If you'd like to buy the game and support the channel, you can. If you can find it on Humble Bundle, we have a referral link. And also, I've set up a nexus.gg/gamerzach page where you can buy the game and it helps support creators. Now, I actually don't want to travel in this rain. Oh yeah, it's also on GOG. I'm just gonna sleep until dawn, which is 6 a.m. Hopefully the rain stops. The rain didn't stop. Are we gonna travel in the rain? Fine, we're gonna travel in the rain. Oh, maybe I should go into this cavern first. And then maybe the rain will stop. I very rarely go ahead and go through this cavern. Addamasartus. There's some hostiles in here. And I don't have a sword yet. So it's punching time. Let's see if we can take on a human opponent. Are you gonna attack me?
You Enwa!
Come on. She does more damage. Come on, fall over.
This is the end of you, Swit!
Die! Fall over. Punch them while they're down. My hand-to-hand skill is still not that great. Fall down. Come on, fall down again.
Now you die!
My skill is not high enough. Alright, she's at half health. We're leveling up though. I've never played hand-to-hand in this game. And maybe there's a reason why I've never played hand-to-hand. My finger is getting tired. Come on. This is why I say Morrowind will not look next gen. Right? The engine is not next gen. This is the best it's gonna be. Actually, there are combat mods. There are combat mods. I'm just supposed to crouch hit her when she's down. I don't think you have to. She's just screeching. Oh, my finger. I'm switching fingers. She's dead. Oh. Oh. Let's loot the body. Light armor. A dagger. Some gold. A key to the slaves. Common shirt, common pants, I don't need. Okay, what's that? Bloat spore. Sure, I'll take it. You had a boat in here. Old gate. I should probably use a potion of healing, right? Actually, I have a restore health spell. I failed casting the spell. Okay. Traditional RPG. Got my fists. Is there another guy in here? There probably is, right? Oh, here's the slaves. Hello, Bardargo.
Scent is unfamiliar.
You have the key to these braces. Will you let me go free? Yes, unlock the slaves' bracers. Bardargo is free. You are a good friend to Bardargo. You freed me. Okao? Great. Is there any benefit to doing this? Let's free all the slaves.
You honor me. Please speak.
Just 3. Just 3. There is... Oh, there's another guy. Time to die. Did he glitch out?
Let me live.
What? What? I just punched him once. You tried to fireball me. I'm gonna punch you. Okay, my hand-to-hand's going up in skill. I'm gonna use you as a literal punching bag. What? Someone else? You have a dagger. Did I kill it? Did he die that quickly? Come on.
Now you die!
I have potions. It's okay. I have potions. I hit that guy once and he just fell over and died. This person doesn't take a lot of damage, but with every punch we get stronger. We're like One Punch Man, but like the opposite. we are many Punch Man. We are all the Punch Man. Infinity Punch Man. Not that our punch is infinitely strong. We just need infinite punches because our punches are so weak.
You will die!
This one's a little stronger. Come on. Come on. Here we go. I feel like we are getting better at this. And there is a benefit to freeing the slaves? Oh, okay. I actually don't know what it is. We massage them to death.
You will die!
Come on. We just need like one punch. Okay. Probe, throwing stars, chitin dagger, cloth bracer. I can sell these things. Lockpick and probe, pretty good. Is this guy just stuck? Time to die! He's stuck in the ground! He fell over and he can't get up. Yes! Die! Punch his leg! Good thing he got stuck. I don't know if I could have taken 2 of them. Okay. He's actually stuck in there. I can't loot his body. Okay, fine. More bloat spores. Some gold, some gold, some gold. Bowl. Moon sugar? Yeah, let's take the moon sugar. Expensive ring, yes. Common amulet, could do that. Maybe sell that. More moon sugar. Alright, we're just gonna loot the drugs out of this place. Skooma, yeah. There's more? Was this cave always this big? I should also just temporarily make a save. Let's do some swimming. Where does this lead? Like, the last time I played this, I was so focused on the main quest that I didn't explore any of this stuff. Some coins? Netch leather pauldron. A rat. Oh no. Here we go. Come on. My hand-to-hand skill's up to 43 now. Maybe I should have bought a sword. My unarmored increased. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. Fall over. Why does a rat have so much stamina? This cave is extensive. Is this... This is... the way out. Does this lake, does this water go anywhere? It does. An iron saber, some gold. Fishing pole. Wind salts. Alright, I've actually completed a side quest. I've emptied out a cave. I didn't do that at all in my previous playthrough. At all. Like, not once. Don't forget to jump all the time. Yeah, let's train our acrobatics. Oh, it's still raining. I want to walk to Pelagiad. Oh, that wrecks our stamina, though. This storm doesn't let up. Can I just wait a couple hours? Oh, you can just rest like that. Give me more speed! And then I guess... endurance for health and... yeah, I think those are our stats. I didn't realize just waiting was resting like that. Oh, come on. Stop the rain. Is it gonna rain all day? I'll wait till tomorrow. The type of rain changed. I'll wait all the way until tomorrow. How many hours do I need? 13. It's still raining. I want to show the landscape in... it's a different kind of rain. Fine. Let's walk over to Pelagiad. This is all new. Seyda Neen Seyda Outpost. Not a Londinian. No, I know. I'm live in the tropics. I know what constant rain is like. Imperial Guard. It's just an outpost, huh? Oh, we can go upstairs. Imperial Archer. Ooh, some long blades. You think this place is lootable? I think it is. Guide to Vivek. Can I? How do you know if you're... oh right, that icon there in the lower left. I'm gonna save, just in case. I want this guide to Vivek. I'm gonna take the Imperial Longsword. And there's, that's heavy armor, so I don't really want that. But this stuff... I don't know, it'd be stolen goods, wouldn't it? So I should just take the things that I actually want. Ulwayan? Well, hello! I'm Ulwayan. This is Seyda Neen, swamp fever capital of the world. I suppose you're wondering what's going on here. I can tell you where the services are. Just normal dialogue. Okay. No special quests here. That's fine. I got a sword, though. This might give us a different experience. Let's head back down. Back out to the Bitter Coast region. And the constant rain. The trade? Ramin. Oh, there's some nice stuff here.
Have a look around.
A visitor.
I have a feeling
What may
you'll
I do
find
for
what
you?
you're looking for.
Feather shield. Ashlander shield.
Now, where did I put that?
Oh, she sleeps here? Just to constantly watch over her stuff? Okay, Ramin. Welcome to the scenic Seyda Neen Gateway. Barter. Oh, right, I'm holding drugs. Fine, whatever. Let's make our way to Pelagiad. Another dreamer over there. Which way is it? Left? Okay, good. Is the rain lifting? What's this? Ancestral tomb. Let's not do that. But there we go. Rain stopped. And the sun rises. It's 7 a.m. Perfect! You get to see Pelagiad in the sun. Willow flowers. If I recall, yes, there it is. This lone guar. Is there a story to this guar? I've always wondered, why is there a guar here? It's placed there specifically. Ah, sunrise. Through the mushrooms. Now, Pelagiad, of course, has also been, oh, so many dreamers, been overhauled. It might look somewhat different than what you recall. Dralas Gilu. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Okay.
What is this regarding, Citadel?
Some ivy vines on a fence, yes. Halfway Tavern. Grief Sujama Mazde. You need a mod list? I will be posting it on the YouTube video in the description. Oh, such a well-lit tavern. There's so many people. Durak Groban. This is the village of Pelagiad. The Empire built a little fort here to guard the roads between Vivek, Seyda Neen, Balmora, and points north. Angoril of Vulkel Guard is a boss of Fort Pelagiad. Might be something interesting there. They have a menu.
What is this about?
Okay, good. Just having a look around, because the whole game feels unfamiliar, which is kind of a good thing. It's like you're playing the game for the first time. You could spend forever just looking around. Hello, Imperial. Looking for hired help? For 200 gold, you can have my sword arm. Sorry, can't afford you. You're a loss, Imperial. Maybe next time. Is he a mercenary? Kunthar? We should continue to Balmora, right? Keep seeing new things. It doesn't seem to have an ENB. It's running MGE-XE, which has shaders enabled. But I'm not doing anything too specific with that, because I just kind of liked the way it looked. Which way is Pelagiad back road? Balmora. I mean, it looks good, right? It looks good as is. Let's continue down the road to Balmora. I know I could have taken the Silt Strider, but the whole point of this is to see things. What is this cave? Ulu Musa. Just notice the little flowers. Okay, good. Why walk when you can ride? Well, sometimes you like the scenery, right? Vivek, Pelagiad, Balmora. Is this that lady? Mori Ormin. Begging your pardon, have you seen a bandit nearby? I must find him. Yes, I was just walking along here, minding my own business. Suddenly a bandit jumped at me from behind. He was a dark elf, a strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he did take my jewels. He was quite gentle, and he talked to me for what seemed like forever. What's that? Oh, never mind the jewels. I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming and funny, and I simply must see him again. His name, Nelos. Nelos Onmar, a name that will stay on my lips for eternity. Perhaps you can find him for me, please. I cannot live without knowing if he could ever love me. I have nothing to offer you in return, but could you not help me for the sake of love? I will try and find this man, if only for love's sake. You'll try? Thank you! I'm sure you'll be able to find him. He mentioned something about having to head south, so I imagine he might be found in Pelagiad. Please, if you find him, give him this glove for me, as a token of my love. I'm certain he will want to find me again. Maurice's glove. Alright, back to Pelagiad. That was a sniff. I should be doing side quests. If you want to see main quests, I have a full playthrough of that. Main quest only. Like, we have 75 speed, but I think we're just a little weighed down, which is sort of slowing us down a bit. So, what's his name? Nelos something? If anything, just continue to enjoy how the game looks. How do I find him? So Pelagiad is... yeah, so we went south. So he's supposed to be here somewhere. Nelos Onmar. Deliver a glove. Maybe I can ask. Nelos Onmar? Seen him around here? Quiet man, keeps himself, not too sure what he does actually. Other folk might know more than I do. Might check the tavern. Okay, sounds good. Wait, what's this note? Warrant. Warrant for Harold Two Fingers. A Nord named as Harold Two Fingers has been reported for the murder of an imperial tax collector in Caldera. He was last seen here in the area around Pelagiad. Take great care if you are traveling on your own. Stick to the big roads leading in and out of town. Angorel. Which means he's not on the big roads. Perhaps I should ask the person behind the counter. Drelasa. Food, beds, how about Nelos? He's in the tavern somewhere. Check by the bar. Nelos, there he is.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Hello, I'm Nelos Onmar, and this is the village of Pelagiad. Maurie's glove. You have what? How odd. She was a lovely young woman, but what would she want with a rogue like me? She is beautiful, though, and seems sweet. For the first time in my life, I actually felt a little remorse for robbing someone. I should see her again. Here, take this. Tell her you have a note from Nelos. I must see her again. I won't forget this, friend. I think she'll be happy with it. Read the note. Maury. Truly, I was enchanted with you from the moment I saw you. I beg your forgiveness for my past transgressions. While I cannot imagine what a woman of your beauty and breeding would see in a rogue such as me, I thank the gods that you have sent for me. I will come to you as soon as I can. Until then, yours, Nelos. Alright. Back to her. It's probably quicker if I just shortcut through this. Through the back road, I think it is. Dwemer ruins just in the distance there. Am I heading in the right direction? Yes. Straight over this hill. You know, when I first played Morrowind, I thought these Netch were hostile and I was terrified. It's like, how do you even kill that thing? It's so huge. You just see them floating around. Right? Foil? Same, they were so scary, right? Right? You're just walking down the road and then this giant thing floats across. And it's like, what? How? Maury! Note from Nelos. He gave you a letter to give to me? Wonderful! Thank you so. I knew that he cared. You know, you didn't have to do all this for me, and I really appreciate it. You're clearly a wonderful person. You should visit my friend Emuset Braquez in Telarun. She's a wonderful person, and I think the two of you would get along famously. Your journal has been updated. Onwards to Balmora.
What can I help you with?
I have a sword, right? Yeah. I stole a sword, so we can get to stabbing. Another cave there. I think we've had enough caves for today. Was there always a Dwemer ruin here? Am I still on the right path? We're loading a whole new area. Which makes me scared of crashes. The game hasn't crashed yet in all my testing, so it's fine. Am I still world? Yeah. I don't remember walking past a Dwemer ruin on the way to Balmora. But is it my memory or Morrowind Rebirth? I think it's a nice problem to have. Suran, Pelagiad, Balmora, Ghostgate. Balmora's through here? Really? Do I have the mod which spawns 2 cliff races for every one you kill? No. No, I do not have that mod. Time to use a sword for the first time. Oh, I spent all my fatigue. Oh, a sword works so much better than your fists. Caldera, Balmora, Ghostgate. Oh, the moons are out. You guys seen the HD moons? Fraser. Caldera, Balmora. Okay, through here. Away from the cliff racer. Oh! I think the game just crashed. Okay. Good thing I saved. And we're back. Alright. Let's continue on. So we're working our way over here. We must be close. There it is. That's Balmora, right? Pelagiad, Caldera, Balmora, Moonmoth, Legion, Fort. Oh, so that is the... Something attacking us? Oh, sometimes you hear the music change and it's like... Is the music just changing or are we under attack? So that is the Dwemer fort that we're supposed to go to, right? It was just the back. Alright, let's approach Balmora for the first time. Now, Balmora is traditionally a more bleak town. So we have moved out of the Bitter Coast region. We have arrived. Welcome. There's gates now. By the way, these gates lock at night. So what were we supposed to do? What were the actual instructions? Caius Cosedes. Find out where he lives. I should ask in Balmora at the corner club called South Wall. No, I'm not looking for hired help. The corner club called South Wall. Lucky Lockup. Council Club. Do you know? Any rumors? No. I can't remember where the corner club is. But also this city has changed somewhat. Southwall Corner Club. Okay, it is here. What mods am I using? About 175 of them. I will post the guide on the YouTube video and the tweaks I specifically made. For all the new stuff, it's Morrowind Rebirth.
This smell?
Come on. So Tilde. Hello. Do you know about Caius Cosedes? That old sugar tooth, I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Clossius, the owner. He'll know. Okay. Very good. Arathor.
Well, what is this about?
Sugarlips Habasi. Thick robe sleeves, yeah. The robes in this game are... It's this guy, right? No. This guy? No. You? Only he stands there. You're a healer. Oh. We can... What? I don't offer any services. Who told you that? It says you're a healer. Shouldn't you be able to heal? Who's the owner? Wait, what was the name of the owner? Bacola Clossius. He's not down here? These interiors, I might want to use the controller so it's not so shaky for you. I don't know, is this better for you guys? Bacola Clossius, there he is. Good day, I'm Bacola Clossius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds. Okay, I need to know about Caius Corsedes. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not to the upper door, to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs and down at the end of the street. This is classic Morrowind. There's no quest markers. You actually have to remember where to go from descriptions. Something that Skyrim severely misses. He rents a bed and basket. Just up the hill, north edge of town. Go out the front door. Then right up the stairs. Left at the top of the stairs. Down at the end of the street. Down to the end of the street. Okay. Out to Balmora. Right up the stairs. Yeah, so the description's correct. Down to the end of the street. Left at the top of the stairs. Down to the end of the street. Just checking that descriptions are still okay. There he is, Caius Corsedes. Oh.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
Just want to get all of this in frame. What? Yes. I am Caius Corsedes. But what do you mean? You were told to report to Caius Corsedes. I'm just an old man with a skooma problem. So you say your name is Gamezak, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. Yes. Very interesting. So it says here, the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Gamezak? Yes. Good. Welcome to the service. It's very easy getting into the Blades, I guess. Or maybe if you have orders from the Emperor, it's easy. Now, you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, I can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. These Blades agents offer training, not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tyre Mylin, Nine Toes in Balmora, Surain Liorin in Aldrun, in Caldera, in Aldrun C. Gildan. Shovar Horsemouth lives in a hut west of Aldrun. And Elone, the scout, can be found at Ariel's trade house in Seyda Neen. Oh, one of the blades are right there. Okay. How about orders? First thing, Pilgrim, you're new and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor. or a spell. And the second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign in with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skills and experiences, or go out on your own and look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Freelance work. Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Imperial Cult, Imperial Legion. Alright, so in my main quest only playthrough, this is where I sort of no, let's leave this moon sugar right here. It's a good cover for it. This is where I just continued on. Where's my skooma? There it is. We'll just leave all the drugs with Caius. Good. Not a skill book. Fine. Yeah, this is not using open Morrowind. Just because graphically the mods haven't caught up to open Morrowind. End of the day, eventually open Morrowind will be the go-to. But I think it needs a few more years. Mainly for the modders to catch up, right? Planting illegal stuff. He already said he has a skooma problem. Leave the drugs with the addicts, right? Now we should join the Fighters Guild and do some quests like they actually tell us to do. And admire the water. Okay. Now, things should be relatively... Yeah, the Fighters Guild is here. Oh, there is one store I just want to show you guys because it looks so good. Where is it? It's over this way. It's a new store. It's this one. I think. Is this a new store? I'm not sure, but it looks good. It looks good. That produce, thank you for the tribute. Look at these lanterns. Look at this place. It's so nice. The lighting. Look at this dining area. Nice, right? I just want to show you that. Let's go join the Fighters Guild. It's this way. It really does look great, right? Fighters Guild. I remember the first quest is kill some rats, right? Facile?
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
I'm Facile Caracel. Welcome to Balmora. I want to talk about the Fighters Guild. Adis Fireeye is a steward. Talk to her if you're thinking about joining. Adis Fireeye. Is it you? Yes! Speak up, Imperial. What do you want? Do you want to join the Fighters Guild? You look like you could take care of yourself before I sign you up. You might want to look at the Fighters Guild charter. Are you ready to sign up now? Can I say orders? Oh, I gotta pick this, right? Read charter. Your duties are to your lord and brethren. In all ways, proceed with honor and valor. Keep a keen and watchful mind and never succumb to the craven tricks of the weak. As a member, you are permitted to use items in our equipment chest. It is traitorous to fight or thieve from other members of your guild. If you break these rules, you must speak with at least a warder of the guild to redeem your standing. You feel you can uphold these simple ideals? You bet. Fire eyes, but her eyes are blue. Blue fire. Problem solved. I'm now an associate of the Fighters Guild. Follow orders. Very simple contract. Infestation of cave rats. You might be able to handle it. Go to Drarain Thelas' house. It's here in Balmora along the river east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from. Kill the rats. Get your payment from Drarain. Okay, we can do that. Where's the equipment chest?
Go ahead.
Is there an equipment chest I can take stuff from? Hello? No. Mixed unit tactics. I don't learn anything from that. Alright, this guy. Oh, they have the full charter right here. Membership requirements and everything.
How can I help you?
That door is trapped as well, so I should probably not mess with that. Let's go kill some rats.
Yes, sir?
East side, right? So it is that one. Middle bridge. I think this view distance is pretty much perfect, right? You can just about make out the Dwemer ruins in the distance, but no details. Terrain, tell us. How's the game whilst modding so grand faring? One crash. One crash. So not so bad. Terrain, tell us. Are you the one they sent to take care of the cave rats? These rats are such a nuisance, I'm worried they'll eat all of my pillows. You like pillows, don't you? Anyway, I've got one trapped in the bedroom here, and the other two are in my storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Here's the key for that door. There are at least 3 of these beasts. I hope they haven't got into my good pillows. Right? Sword is so much better. Let's see if there's anything to loot. I probably can't lockpick much. 36 lessons of Vivek. Long blade, yes! She's a pillow hoarder. Wait, where's the... Oh, upstairs. That means I gotta go outside. And then it's up here. Yes, the shield came in handy. Come on. Hit something. There we go. Okay. Anything worth looting? Restore agility. More pillows. Just baskets filled with pillows. Some gold. Sure. Ooh, a coin. Okay, fine. We've killed the rats. I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead. Here, take these 100 septims. It's what I agreed to pay the Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild quest complete. This is what I want. So, right, you can't get this game looking next gen, right? This does not look like a PS5 game, right? This is not Cyberpunk 2077. Though, in terms of glitches, maybe it's just like Cyberpunk. But it doesn't look like Cyberpunk with RTX lighting. But the main thing is, right, Morrowind is one of the most atmospheric, aesthetically perfected games. It's why you get so sucked into the world. And you just want the graphics to constantly surprise you, right? You want to just see this and be like, wow, there's so much stuff and the water looks great. And the sun is shining through the top of the buildings there, right? You just want to be like, oh, wow, that looks nice, right? That's what you want. That's the point of these graphics mods. It's not to make it look like a next-gen game. Where are we? Here. Back into the Fighters Guild. Report back. You here for orders? Yes. The cave rats. I killed the rats. Not bad. For you? You ready for more orders? A local egg mine has a problem with egg poachers. And you're gonna solve these problems. Yes, the egg poachers may sound silly, but those Kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Drambero. The owner of the Shulk egg mine wants to make an example of these thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Savilo Othan and De Nila Valas, are former egg miners and long-time troublemakers. You can handle that, can't you? Report back when the poachers are dead. The mine is a short distance southwest of Balmora, in the bluffs west of the Odai River. The old suspension bridge across the Odai is just southeast of the mine entrance. Follow the river south of Balmora until you see the bridge overhead. You're not afraid of a little swim, are you? How about advancement? The game is Zack the Apprentice. Okay.
You've got the better of me. Go ahead.
So, what directions? What? Of course it's not marked on the map. It's a what? Odai River. Old suspension bridge across the Odai, just southeast of the mine entrance. The bridge is southeast of the mine entrance. I'm to follow the river south of Balmora until I see the bridge overhead. Okay. So, I follow the river south. The cliff racer right there. I follow the river south. Have a look at this HD Silt Strider from below. Okay. This is... Oh, I follow the river south this way. Okay. You actually... I'm gonna struggle seeing Kwama worms and rats in all this grass. So there's a bridge. Something's after me. Not entirely sure what. Grass and mushrooms look great. Those guys friendly? What's chasing me? Cliff racer. I heard a cliff racer. The shadow. Ah! It's there! Come on, then. Yeah, this game is just like Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, here it comes. At least we get to enjoy the light rays behind its head. Got it. Racer plumes. Does it even have plumes? It looks featherless to me. Who are you guys? Dinok? Miner at the Shulk egg mine. But I'm taking a break. Bindulane? How about the egg poachers? We haven't seen Savilo, Othan, or Denila Valas. The eggs keep disappearing, and now they know the place. Easy for them to get in and out, stay out of sight. Alright. So, it said the bridge was southeast of the mine. So, the mine is northwest. But isn't that north? Oh, there's just a bit of a glitch. I see. The mine is in the rock. No problem, these things happen. It's so dark. Do I still have that lantern? This cave is realistically dark. Ugh. These Kwama egg sacs are... Right, I remember being terrified of those things as well. How am I supposed to find them? Excuse me, Kwama worker. Okay, the worms are hostile, but everything else is fine. So the lantern doesn't help. Yeah, where's my shield? I should just keep the shield on. Actually, the lantern helped a bit. I'm putting the lantern back on. Excuse me. Good. Is it worth taking these? Quama cutter. Ignore them. I could hear it, I couldn't see it. Alright, sword's working out though. I'm glad I stole this one. The Queen's Lair. There's a person.
Suffer greatly.
Oh. Alright, she's doing damage. That's Daynila. So take the pick. Also. Come on. Heal. Farmer workers, okay. They're very unsettling. Ooh, where? What's attacking me? I need a night eye spell. Oh well. Guess I'll just keep rushing through. Oh, there he is!
Great.
Is that worker attacking me? Yes, he is. Sorry, I aggroed you. Oh. I'm gonna take your egg. I'm gonna take your cuttle. Where's that guy? Diseased Quama worker. Oh, he was diseased. Oh, he has all these eggs. I should probably take the eggs, right? Is there any reason to go further into this cave? Shulk Egg Mine Mining Camp. Okay, good. Hello? Miner Lisa. Turn up the lighting. I don't think you... I suppose there are gamma settings, right? While you're in our egg mine, please don't harm the workers. They won't bother you, but Quama foragers and warriors will attack you. Since they don't recognize your smell, avoid them or go ahead and kill them if you have to. Don't worry, the hive can replace them fast enough.
What say you?
Is there any reason why I should be here? You're in an egg mine, Outlander, so be careful of Quama foragers. Like, I don't know where all this leads. I could just head back, right? Shulk egg mine. Okay, which way is the way out? That's the Queen's Lair. Okay, good. Let us back out to the front entrance. It's realistically dark. That's actually... Ah, there we go. Bright sunshine. So I've killed the... I've killed the 2 egg thieves. So I can now head back. Killed our first cliff racer as well. I took their eggs, but... I don't know. Am I supposed to? Oh, there's a tomb there. Let's not go there. The comforting sounds of a silt strider. That's probably... You know how in Skyrim, you start the game, and it's like... Oh, there's a dragon! Oh, dragon! You know, and it's attacking and killing everyone. Oh. I don't think that beats stepping out of the brig on the boat and seeing the silt strider in Seyda Neen. That is far more amazing and terrifying. You just see this giant insect standing there. And everyone's like, yeah, get off the boat. And then you just immediately know that this is... How do they say? We ain't in Kansas anymore, right? You just see this giant bug. And everyone's like, yeah, get off the boat. This is where you live now. Right? It's just such a easy and good and powerful piece of visual storytelling. You know, and it somehow tells a lot more story about the world than a dragon attacking you. Because dragons in Skyrim, they're like, okay, yeah, but it's like... Knowing that there are dragons around, it's just like... And people are kind of surprised at a dragon. Just means this is a fantasy world. Whereas a silt strider is so much more than a dragon. What's the status on the egg poachers? You got both of them? Good. Here's your payment, 100 septims, and we've got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. 4 restore fatigue quality potions. They'll come in handy. Just tell me when you're ready for more orders. You know we should. We have a contract from the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents responsible for trouble at the Caldera mine. 4 Telvanni agents responsible for thefts and disappearances at the Caldera Ebony mines. Their name, Alinu Aralen, Sathasa Nerothan, Fothina Herothan, and Alvaleg. They're hiding in a cave in the hills north of Caldera mine. When the 4 agents are dead, report back to me. Take care. It's very likely that one of them is on the lookout posted outside the mines. The quickest way to Caldera is probably to have the guild guide at the Mages Guild transport you, but it's your choice. Okay. Did I ask about all of them? Just in case I need some journal stuff. Okay.
I suppose I have a moment.
Should I? How much money do I have? I have 743. Maybe I can find something better. I'm still holding the lantern. Take the lantern off. So I have this Imperial longsword. This guy seems to sell weapons.
Hail?
Let's see. Do you have anything better? Not really. Got a silver battle axe. A silver saber. Long blade one-handed. I have... This is 4 to 18, 6 to 12, 6 to 22, 6 to 20. Does less damage, but... Is this a game where you need silver weapons to attack ghosts? Get the Night Eye spell before the mines? That's a good point. Night Eye spell. Silver or enchanted. Ranis Arithis spells. Faction members only. Alright, I'll join the Mages Guild. Yes. Spells? Not high enough rank. Maybe someone downstairs. Who sells Night Eye? Barter, training. Spells? No, not persuasion. Spells? Night Eye? Summon Bone Walker? No, I hate those things. Flame Guard. Bound Longsword. They'll let anyone in these days, yeah. I'm not sure if I can buy a Night Eye spell. Shock, Paralysis, Poison, Earwig. Sound. Flea Bite, Fuddle, Burden, Feather, Poisonous Touch. No one seems to have Night Eye. Right, alright. Jump, Shield, Weakness, Levitate. On Ducey's Open Door. Soul Trap is useful. Yeah, but not a huge fan of soul trapping and enchanting. Oh well, no one has anyone up here? You? Galvadir? No, you're the enchanter, right?
What is this about?
Fine. There's no Night Eye. So I'm supposed to get to Caldera, which is great. Want to see them anyway. Just need to think, should I be buying... Should I go ahead and put on light armor? Or should I just keep pushing unarmored? Unarmored is 32. If I put on these boots, it doesn't actually improve my armor. It actually goes down. I should just keep training. The shield is fine. Where's my shoes? Extravagant shoes. Okay. We're gonna be unarmored so we can wear fancy clothes. Let's walk to Caldera. Out this way. Alright. And Caldera is in... yeah, more of the West Gash region. We get to explore all this a bit. You could wear fancy clothes outside of armor. Robes go outside. Armor goes over shirts. You can wear a shirt under armor. This should be Caldera. Pelagiad, Balmora. Oh, you can go... right, that goes past the ruins. Where was it again? Galvani agents. Caldera Mine. They're in a cave in the hills north of Caldera Mine. So I find the mines, then there's a cave in the hill north of the mines. This is not a sponsored stream. Grass and trees looking good. Look at that windmill. The mines should be along this. So we are heading north now. So as soon as we find the mines, is that thing hostile? Guess not. Cliff Racer, okay. Cliff Racers all along the cliffs, that makes sense. Marcellus! No. I'm looking for the mines. Are those the mines? I'm gonna have to fight a Cliff Racer. Fine. I should stop running. Am I gonna have to fight 2 Cliff Racers? 3 Cliff Racers? Guys, we're playing Morrowind. I got some restore fatigue potions, right? Yeah. Come on. Only 3? Must be a glitch. Okay, what is this? Sharmuk Gro Ufthun Cave. But they said one person will be stationed outside. Can I avoid facting these cliff races? Okay, good. Hello? Excuse me, can you help me? I've been robbed by some notorious thieves. Yes, just a few hours ago, I was robbed. I was certain it was a group led by the Khajiit Drozir. They stole all my jewelry, but more importantly, they got 2 of my family heirlooms of mine. They've been in my family for years. If you can return them to me, I'd gladly pay their weight in gold. Okay, you will. I'll get them. I believe their hideout is somewhere east of Caldera, although none of the local authorities have been able to find them. No great surprise there. Drozir. Okay. East. That's a tomb. Where are Caldera mines? That's Marcellus's windmill and house. Did it mention where the mines were? Don't think it does. In relation to Caldera, where the mines are. This is a tomb, right? This is not the mines. Indalen Ancestral Tomb. Yeah. Oh! These things are hostile? Can we take them? They deal a decent amount of damage. I think I gotta take some potions. These guys are strong. Restore fatigue potion. And where's my restore health? Restore health. Okay. The weaker one is this guy. Come on. Die. There, we got one. Jeez, he does so much damage. Restore health. Where's the restore? This is the toughest battle so far. I've contracted yellow tick. Come on. Who's saying you won't escape me that easily? Is it saying that? Diseased Kagutis. A guard, most likely, yeah. I'm gonna need to rest up. Let's rest 1 hour. Okay. I've got yellow tick. Strength and speed 10 points each. Jeez. Okay. We're just looking for the mine. I should probably ask one of the locals where the mine is, huh? Is that a rat? Alright. This is one I can take. Okay. Are we gonna level up? No, we're only halfway. Alright, let's go into Caldera. Ask the locals about the mine. Hello, Faris? Caldera? Caldera is an Imperial charter town, part of the Caldera Mining Company. The Caldera Ebony Mines, southwest of the village. Okay, so the mines are southwest. That way. It's southwest is maybe just around the town here. Was I looking on the wrong side? We're heading just south. How do we get to the mines? Why is the Caldera mine so hard to find? Does anyone know how to get to the Caldera mines? Ask the windmill? Someone in chat says, yes. Okay, to the left up here. Thank you, Zolox. Through this area. Is it? What's after me? There we go. Why are there so many rats? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Ah, up this road. Okay, so to go southwest from Caldera, you have to head west and then south. I'm just gonna wait 1 hour. Okay, fine. The rains came back. There we go. We found something. Alvaleg. This is one of the guys. Because we're currently north. Ashinamu. Let me just have a look over this way. So this is the Ebony Mines. Okay, nice. So, Alvaleg, he is one of the guys, right? Yeah, okay, we found him. We gotta kill these 4 guys. To kill. Hello, Alvaleg. You're about as popular as a bowl of tar, and whose fault is that? It's your fault, Outlander. Telvanni agents. I'm just gonna say it straight to them.
I'll see you dead.
Okay. No, I haven't seen any Telvanni agents around here. Although, now that you mention it, I'll see you dead. Oh, he's an archer?
Fight, coward!
Hit him! Well, he's not really hitting me either, so... Did he just heal? He just healed.
Run while you can! You don't deserve to live.
Steel longbow, yes. Steel arrows, yes. Snatch leather boots, snatch leather cuirass, snatch leather greaves, snatch leather pauldron, snatch leather pauldron. Okay. Now, is it actually better if I fully equip armor? My armor is now 6. If I put everything on... No, my armor is actually going down. And that's bad, right? It's one of... Javagan shoes. Just take off the armor. I can keep the shield. Armor 6. Isn't there a naked Nord around here? Yeah, he's up the road a bit. He's up the road a bit. Let's go into the mines. Oh no, it's dark. Can I temporarily, for your benefit... Does this work? Yes. Temporarily, for your benefit. I can brighten this up. Wait, does that not affect you? I can make it brighter for me. But it's not getting any brighter for you. That's interesting. That's... I've made it brighter for me. Hold on, let me make it brighter for you. Just realized I can't make it brighter for you. I can't alt-tab out of this game. You guys will just see the actual darkness of this cave. Meanwhile, I can see what I'm doing. Enjoy the darkness. Is that all 3 of them? I just aggroed 2 of them. Looks fine? Okay. I guess hopefully you can see what you're doing. Or rather, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Alright. We're gonna be using some potions here.
Now you die!
Jeez.
You will die!
Tea. Rest a few hours. This game gets hard so fast. Tea. Rest now. Okay. Still have my shield on. We're gonna cheese it a bit, okay?
And why? I have you! I have you!
Jeez! It's so hard! It's so hard! I think it auto-saves on rest. It's so hard! Oh, this game. Calm humanoid is... What do I have? Calm humanoid. I do have calm humanoid. Okay. Let's try. It didn't work. If I can kite them, maybe... can't hit them. Restore health. Restore fatigue.
This is the end of you, Swit!
I've got some of them pretty low.
There is no escape! There is no escape! I have you!
Is something draining my stamina?
You die! There is no escape!
Did I try to calm the wall? Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Calming gets you special trainers, which lets you up skills over 100? Wow. There is no escape except going through the door.
You Enwa!
The one with the shield.
You will suffer greatly!
Is the toughest one.
Die, Fetcher!
Did some good damage. Time to leave. How are you supposed to level up in this game? The game actually tells you to level up by doing these side quests. But the side quests are so hard. Running around and jumping a lot.
Now you will die! This is the end of you, Swit! You will suffer greatly! This is the end of you, Swit!
Okay. Let's just consume these potions.
Now you die!
Jeez! When they knock you down.
This is the end of you,
Run, 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 run! Okay. One of them's almost dead. I'm doing the third quest of the Fighters Guild. I'm supposed to go wide. Yeah, I guess. But the yellow tick disease is affecting my strength, which is my maximum fatigue, and how much damage you do in melee. Right. How do I get cured of this thing? Who can cure me? Just need to get the one with the mask.
Die, Fetcher! You Enwa!
Oh, they healed up. I can't do it like this.
Now you die!
Just want to get this guy. Just poke him. Alright, cure disease potions, right? Okay. We've almost killed one of them. I don't have a cure disease potion, do I? Restore agility, fire shield, no. Just want to kill you. I can't kill them. This game is too hard. This game's too hard. I just want to kill one of them, then I'm leaving. Because we obviously can't do this. Can't rest our enemies. Oh, now what? Just want to kill you.
You will die! Stupid!
Leave! No! Ah! Does... Hold on, there is the in-game difficulty. This game is way too hard. References. If I drop this down to like -50, how does that feel?
This is the end of you, Swit!
That is way too easy. Whatever. I've earned this! How am I almost dead? Maybe it's not that easy. Okay, I was... Okay, I can do this. I think this is a good difficulty to be at. We still die. I mean, we could spend...
Die, Fetcher! You will die!
They still deal so much damage. They still deal so much damage. Like, if we want to do this properly, I'm gonna have to do a lot of training up, which will take forever, but...
Now you die! Now you die!
Okay. Not risking that. Right, this one is the toughest one. Okay. Just had to lower the difficulty. Okay. Gonna take the potions. I should just take all. Alright. This is summon scrolls, skeletons. Yep, take all. Alright, I'll just leave them all like this. Yep. Okay, good. Take all. Good. I'm over encumbered. By how much? Drop all this heavy stuff. Jeez, this stuff... all the stuff I picked up really does weigh a lot. Oh, that steel short sword. Okay. Ah, we did it. We did it. The undressing killer strikes again. Can you guys see anything? Locked trap chest. Some drinks might be worth something. You guys can see? Like, clearly? I'm not dealing with a slaughterfish. I'm going home. It's quality darkness. Okay, let's make our way out. Past the bodies. Ignore them. Alright. I'm gonna drop my gamma again. Something more reasonable. Okay. Alright, so I should probably just rest a little bit. To heal up. And let's make our way back to Balmora to report back. But I think I should go through Caldera, sell some stuff. There's a scamp. I should sell the stuff to the scamp, and then I can take the Mages Guild back to Balmora. Sounds good? Sounds good. Oh. What's our level? Oh, so I need to cure myself, right. Level progress is 8 out of 10. Look for the boots of blinding speed. Are they there in Caldera? I actually don't remember where they are. Is this the naked Nord that you guys were talking about?
Ask or get going.
Plomar wine sot. Not so close. I don't want to catch what you've got. It's just a common disease, but you need to find an imperial cult altar or temple shrine, or see a healer or apothecary. Don't get yourself cured. Otherwise, no one's gonna talk to you. Fighter for hire. Okay, I gotta get myself cured. Who can cure me in Caldera? Cure disease potion will do it, right? Is this Skywind? Not quite. The best thing we've got so far. First time you've seen him in pants. Well, I got the no nudity. You can, if you're modding the game, you can go the full nudity option if you want. So here's the Mages Guild.
Yes, friend.
They'll sell cure disease potions, right? Oh, this room has changed. That's new. Medila? No. Goodbye. Where's the potion person? Wasn't there a potion thing up this side? Ferdinand? Barter? Cure disease. Cure poison, cure paralysis, cure common disease. Should probably buy 2, right? Can I sell you things? You don't buy that item. Fortify luck? I don't need that. Fire shield, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Restore agility, but you can have that. Fortify speed, yep, you can have that. Restore fatigue, restore health. Spoiled cure disease potion. I could just drink that, but probably don't want it. Would you buy Sujama? Yes. He buys drinks as well. Didn't I pick up another drink as well? No. There. Mazda. That brings the cost down. Do a little bartering. Offer. Your offer is refused. How about just one coin off? Okay, good. Now, cure common disease. That's what it is, right? Yellow tick. Oh, I'm cured. Let's go see the scan. Spoiled doesn't conjure surety in its effectiveness. Yeah. It had 2 effects. That's why. So there's it probably does cure, but it probably has a side effect. This is still Gorak Manor. Yes, I remember Gorak Manor. Oh.
There are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
Alright. Scamp. The Creeper. I'm creeping. Barter. Can you just buy all this stuff I don't want? No, all of it. Buy that. Common amulet. He doesn't buy amulets. Pants? No. Shoes. Iron bracer. Cloth bracer. Boiled netch leather helm. A wooden staff. Chitin dagger. Chitin throwing stars. Iron saber. Iron shard sword. Nah. Miner's pick. steel longbow, steel arrows. Not gonna be doing any of that. Crab meat? No. Expensive ring? No. Alright, I have this ring of healing. But, whatever. Chitin dagger. Okay. Barter a little bit just to train. Good. Thank you. That lightens me up. Now, back to Balmora. I think the game's still a bit too bright for me. There we go.
What do you ask?
There's a mod guide that I followed, but then I did a lot of tweaks, particularly for Morrowind Rebirth and grass and some tree choices. Now, how do I teleport back? It's up here, if I recall correctly. You. Amelia. Travel. Balmora, 26. Okay, good. Why isn't my unarmored 31 to 100? My unarmored is 34. I feel like I've been hit enough to have that level up. Alright, let's go back to the Fighters Guild. That fight was tough, huh?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay.
Well met.
I have killed the Telvanni agents. You got all 4? Good. That'll make some people at Caldera Mining Company very happy. And here's 400 septims. They pay well. And when you're ready for more orders, let me know. I feel like I should go on to something else.
May I help you?
So I feel like I should rest a bit. I didn't get any magicka from that rest. Why isn't my magicka going back up? Is something stopping it? Waiting's not resting? Oh, resting here is illegal. You need to find a bed. Oh! Right, there's a difference. Okay. That makes sense. I should probably do a Mage's Guild quest. Do you want more duties? Yes. I don't have any duties for associates. Speak with me again when you've proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small task for you. Ajira. Ajira. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties? Yes. Study local mushrooms. Luminous Rusula, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, Haifa Facea. Find all of these. Easiest way is to go south along the river Odai until you see a wooden bridge. Across the river, get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. Okay. So we're going south of the river again. You can stand around for hours, but don't you dare sit down or you get fined. That's why the guards say, keep moving. Resting isn't allowed. Keep moving. So south along. Then, did it say cross the bridge? I think it was cross the bridge, right? Not fighting that thing. It said, wait, until the bridge, get out, and then it's... I see a wooden bridge. After I pass the bridge, I should look for a way over the hills to the west. over the hills to the west. Over these hills. Oh, I see. We're going back to the bitter coast, right? There's a shack there. There's a shack there. There's people living here. Alright, so I'm looking for all 4 types of fungi, right? Just gotta keep an eye out for critters. Probably kill this mud crab while I'm here. Oh, we one-shot mud crabs now. Nice. Who are you? A dreamer. Ugh. There's so many dreamers. Looking for mushrooms. There's a couple. Hypophasia. Bungler's Bane. Pelagiads. Glonagoth. Looking for the ground mushrooms. There's one. Violet coprinus. Get an extra. And then I need the... Should probably grab a couple extras just in case. I need the fat blue one. Rather than the small blue one. These are... Violet coprinus. Oh, that's a... Daedric Ruin. Okay, we gotta be careful. Gonna step into all this. Is this more... Oh, they're all Violet coprinus. Is this actually Morrowind? This is actually Morrowind. Why is it so hard to find this one? Ah! They just come out of everywhere. Okay. You can't see them in the grass. Oh, that's a Nyx Hound. Let's try avoid some fights. We've done a lot of fighting. Alright, of course I one-shot mud crabs. I dropped the difficulty. Why is it so hard to find? Hello? Fjol? There are murderous outlaws about. Oh yes, these are dangerous times. They'll rob you blind and cut your throat without giving it a second thought. It's a bad idea to be carrying anything of value on your person. In fact, it's probably best if you give me that gold of yours. 100 septims, perhaps? I think you'll find the way less dangerous if you do. No.
Now this is fighting.
He's got an axe. He does a lot of damage. Might die. Jeez, he two-shots me. I'm just here for mushrooms. This is after I dropped the difficulty. Can you believe how hard this game is? Can I outrun him? Maybe I can just run away. Okay. Don't tell me the game's crashing here. It can't initialize the data. It's just that guy. Can I not load into combat like that? I don't know. Maybe that's not a good save. Right, trying to load in. Let's see if we can get away from him. Just wait for Skywind and this will be better. I mean, you could wait for Skywind, but how many more years do we have to wait? It could be a while. It could be a while. Come on. Come on. Can we load into this save? I might have to just reload to earlier and not provoke the brigand. Yeah, maybe this save is kind of broken. Oh! Let's try it again. Don't, come on. Run! Run, 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 run. No, he runs so fast! He runs so fast. Okay, I'm just gonna have to load from back when I was in town. Okay, I'll make my way back. Okay, guys, we're back. That guy's not chasing us, and I just realized I actually have a Luminous Rusula in my inventory, so I can just head back now. But while we're here, what is this town? This is such a good thing about Morrowind. It's like, oh yeah, we want you to collect mushrooms. Just head down that way, head over the hill, look for the mushrooms. And it just so happens that there's a little outpost here. And it's like, ooh, what's all this? Baleni. Is this travel? Yes, this is travel. We can get to Seyda Neen, Narmok, and Cool from here. That is cool. Like, there's a ship over there as well. What is that noise? What's that noise? You guys hear that? Is there like a slaughterfish under this? Oh well. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Let's just head back, yeah? You know me. I can't get over this grass. You watch me play Skyrim for 2021 as well. I'm like, guys, look at the grass. The grass is where it's at. Oblivion? No, you can't get the grass to look good in Oblivion. Oblivion is just... It's the worst engine to mod. You can't even get the shadow draw distance to be further, right? The shadows right now that we're seeing on screen look better than what shadows you can mod in to Oblivion, right? It's just, you can't do shadows in Oblivion. They just cut off. You know, we're told about this bridge so much. What's across it? Like, so many of these quests say, get to the bridge, and then go away from the bridge. Oh, there's more of those things. Let's not fight them. I think this just leads through the path that we took to Balmora. There's some people and a cliff racer. You know, the people I'm okay with, the cliff racer not so much. Let's go back over the bridge. I can't get enough of grass. Everything on screen looks better than what you can do in Oblivion, right? Oblivion is the worst engine for modding. It is so bad. It's so limited. Like, Morrowind clearly has engine limitations. You can only do so much, right? We cannot get this looking and playing next gen. Look how we look. Like, we look good for Morrowind, right? But the grass does move when you go through it. It's got that effect as well, right? But it's like, open Morrowind eventually probably can get a lot better. However, by that point, Skywind might be a thing, and then, you know, it's just... a lot of things are competing for different ways to play Morrowind. Alright, now let's return these mushrooms to the person who asked for them. Ajira. Duties. The mushrooms. Yes, to finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of those... You can find all of those. Wait, did I... Oh, because I reloaded, I didn't actually do the thing. Mushrooms. Yes, I have them. Here they are. Okay, Bungler's Bane, Hypophasia, Violet Coprinus, and Luminous Rosula. 4 restore health cheap has been added to your inventory. Nice. Duties. You have more duties. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir. That Ajira would be journeyman before Galbadir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadir a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadir's desk upstairs. Galbadir should be coming downstairs to talk with Moraine Dren, so no one will see you do this thing. Put a fake soul gem. And Galbadir will be coming down. There she goes. In her desk. Galbadir's desk. So I want to swap it out, right? Not sus at all. You put the gem in the desk as Ajira asked. Ajira thanks you. Ajira must study local flowers. Gold canets, stone flower petals, willow, anther, and heather. These can all be found on the shores of Lake Amaya. The gate to Lake Amaya goes southeast out of Balmora past Fort Moonmoth. Then follow the signs and take the road to Pelagiad. After you cross the Foyada Mamea, go towards Suran. At the next crossroads, all the flowers Ajira needs are near the path to Suran, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. So, go past the fort, head towards Pelagiad, and then head towards Suran. Okay. These are the quests Morrowind makes you do. It's just about exploring and looking at the world. So, okay, we head back this way. Back across this bridge towards Pelagiad. Then at a crossroads, we pass the fort. Yeah, the fort is this way. You know what I'm essentially doing today? In my main quest only playthrough, I skip ahead to level 5. I'm essentially doing all the leveling to get to that level 5. Alright, Pelagiad's this way. Here's Fort Moonmoth. There's the Dwemer ruins in the distance. Moonmoth Legion Fort. Cliff Racer flying so high. Cliff Racer? Not that one. Something on the ground? Okay, it's this way. There are some quests that have terrible directions that get you lost smack dab in the middle of nowhere. Is it the one where you're supposed to find the 2 stones to find some... then we head towards Suran. And then, right, this path is along the north coast of the lake. So this... I forgot we were actually looking for flowers. So this north coast should have all the flowers that we need. Gold Canet. Stone flower, okay. Stone flower. Okay, Gold Canet. Take an extra. Black Anther. Was that one of the ones? Willow Flower. So, what was it? Gold Canet, Stone Flower, Willow Anther, Heather. I don't have Heather. What does Heather look like in the new graphics? Heather used to be the only pink thing around. It's not this stuff, right? Yeah. Oh. This path is leading me to more stuff. Let's grab an extra. What's this? Fields of Kumu Shrine. Here in the Fields of Kumu, Vivek acted as a beast of burden for a poor farmer who could not harvest muck sponge after his gua died. What? Guys, I don't see Heather. And I'm not sure if a mod has forgot to put Heather back in. I'm not actually sure. There's more things over there. Oranor. Hello, please, might you be of some assistance? My friend is lost and I'm very worried about him. My friend Edras Oril and I were traveling to Vivek and heard a strange animal sound nearby. He's sort of an amateur naturalist, and he felt compelled to seek out what was making the noises. That was hours ago, and I'm afraid something terrible has happened to him. If you could find him and bring him back safely, I'd really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I'm really more of a scholar, as is he. That's why we were traveling together. A little safety in numbers, you know? Can you help? I'll try find your friend. I truly fear for his life. Okay. He's not here. I don't know if I've accidentally deleted all the Heather. Is that possible? Of course it's possible. This is Morrowind. Could probably find it in chests and stuff. Heard animal sounds. Well, there's those alits. Gold Canet, bluebells. I didn't realize Heather might be missing. Lots of mud crabs. Water looks great. various farms and stuff. Where are we? Fields of Kumu. That the guy we're looking for? Yes. Oh, thank heavens you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I've been trapped here by some Kaguti since my friend and I were separated. You've met Thoronor then. I don't dare try and go back while they're still prowling the area. Perhaps you can take care of them or find another way to do it. Another way, such as? Perhaps I can cast a spell on you so they can't see you? I'll try get rid of the Kaguti. Okay, so those Kaguti are just in the way. Alright, we gotta kill some Kaguti. Some of the pink flowers on the ground are heather. I just need to check them all. So the grass mod I've installed makes heather hard to find because heather's pink and this stuff is pink. Are these hostile? Alright, we'll take them one at a time. Okay, that's one. I'm going to rest so I can heal. Nope. I'm gonna rest so I can heal. Come on. Whew. Even when you drop the difficulty, it's still hard. Alright, so we're still looking for heather. Are you sure some of this is heather? Shouldn't it have a different model? It's the guy. There he is. Kaguti. You've killed a Kaguti! I thought I might have been the case. I could no longer hear their calls anymore. You know, the Kaguti have a very distinctive call. One type of vocalization you'll hear is used for mating, another is for territorial disputes. And the coloration on them is beautiful. The one who chased me here was a real ripper. Well, I could go on all day about this. I'll just follow you back to Thoronor now. Right, follow me. Gold Canet, stone flowers. Your friend. Oh, I thought I lost him. Your journal has been updated. Ah, you found my friend, Edras. Amulet of Slow Falling has been added to your inventory. Goodbye. Amulet of Slow Falling. Pass when used. Slow fall. 30 points for 10 seconds on self. Alright. Now, how do I find heather? I'm probably just gonna have to go buy it. Probably just gonna have to go buy it, right? Because this grass mod apparently puts in all these pink flowers. And like, I'm pretty sure... like, all the other flowers work fine, so I'm pretty sure heather still exists in this game. It's just become really hard to see because there's so much pink everywhere. I mean, I'm not complaining about looking at the grass and water. It looks good, but none of this seems to be interactable. Yeah, I might have accidentally deleted all the heather. Okay. Not something that would normally be an issue, but this quest does call for heather. This, yeah. Someone should sell it in Balmora. Okay, back this way past Fort Moonmouth. Yeah, the alchemist should have heather on her, right? Like, all the other plants are fine. As far as I can tell. Like, there's still these creche weeds. It really is raining a lot, huh? Okay, there's some pawnbrokers and stuff as well. This trade house? That guy sells drinks. Who are you? Okay.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
Any of you trade anything?
You suffer from wounds.
Fresh fiber, hackalow leaf. No. Just wanted to check this shop. What's even up here? Okay, fine. Probably the alchemist. Ravir, trader. Might as well, it's on the way. You want to buy Ravir's famous Daedric weapons. You say they are not Daedric weapons? No, you are right. But Ravir is no liar. When you wish it, Ravir's demon weapons will be as sharp and fine as Daedric, and as light as Netch air sac. The magic lasts a short time, but long enough to punch through the toughest armor. Buys them straight from the Telvanni. Okay. Racer plumes. Candles. Oh. It's a demon katana which has bound longsword. I see. Okay, he doesn't have it. You don't have barter?
Yes, Outlander?
You? Oh? Oh? Do you have it on you? No, of course not. Oh no! I've deleted all the heather from the game. How about you? Potions. Okay.
Magic is my...
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
I'm gonna have to find heather from somewhere else. It should just be around from something. Armorer, bookseller. Like, there's probably just gonna be some heather lying in front of a shrine somewhere. This is House Slalu. Melcaria of Whitehaven. Fine clothier. What's this? Is this a topaz? Oh, you make potions? Etch leather, grave dust, guar meat, fresh fiber, diamonds, elite hides, troll slime, topaz, wickwheat, void salts, black anther, ash yam, chokeweed. It is alphabetical. Okay, so doesn't have. Fine. There's just diamonds lying around. Something so common, and yet suddenly is rare. Fine. Fine. This is a temple of sorts, right? Dwemer Temple. The containers outside Balmora are all unowned. Right, sometimes it's just in containers, right? Oh, this is more of a bone temple than a flower temple, huh? I should just search the random chests. Because you find wickwheat muffins, sweet rolls. Are these modded in? There's sweet rolls in this game. No.
Your wounds should be treated.
8 plates. Sometimes you find things like flowers and stuff on plates for eating, sort of thing.
Outlander.
Stoneflower petals. They happen to be selling all the other things. Does anyone know the console command to give us a heather? Maybe. Hopefully I haven't modded the entire thing out of the game. There are plenty outside Pelagiad. No, I think I've accidentally modded out all the heather plants. Can someone find me the console command to give me a heather flower? Steel gauntlet. Because I'm not sure if we've actually seen a heather plant.
Friend?
Perhaps they're covered by the grass. They could be. Or maybe... like I have a mod for heather. There we go. Player. This dash arrow, right? Add item. Ingrid underscore heather underscore 01. 1. Oh, without that. 1. Okay, the item is still in the game. Fine, that'll do. Success! We found the plant. I went to the location, okay? I did my job. I think it's just part of the mod I gotta figure out. Is she stuck here forever
Hail,
now?
friend. My finest magics are...
Magic is my speciality.
Ajira. I have the flowers. Yes, here they are. Okay. Adira hopes that you'll use them well. Potions. 6 Restore Magica potions. Due to use. Fetch a ceramic bowl. Just take these 10 drakes and go find Adira a ceramic bowl. A ceramic bowl? Previously, you could actually buy some of the flowers from Adira, which is hilarious. That must have been fixed. Ceramic bowl. But I can just get that from anywhere. But here's a random trader. Can I steal one from him? It's a fine plate. Redware bowl. Ceramic bowl. Okay, do you just sell this? Yeah. Thank you. Only costs 2. Yeah, I remember. You can just... Like, if you know these quests are here, you start the game, you just get the mushrooms and flowers on your way to Balmora. Come here, instantly complete all the quests. Adira must find her stolen reports. Adira needs your help very badly. Galbadir stole Adira's reports on the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Adira knows Galbadir did not leave the Mages Guild, so the reports must be nearby. Galbadir. Have you been helping Adira with the bet? Go ahead, I have many tricks of my own. Even you and Adira together can't stop me. Of course not. Are you suggesting I would steal something from a fellow guild member? I remember Galbadir always gets stuck here, right? She never goes back upstairs.
Alright, I'm listening.
Right? She never does. Is it in this chest? Level 75 and trapped? Take this money. Nice. I could have stolen the ceramic bowl from here. That's a very high level lock. I remember it just being somewhere.
Magic is my speciality. How can I help you?
Nice. I remember it just being somewhere, right? Ah. There it is. Yes, here they are. Oh, there's another one. That was just the flowers.
At
we
your
need
service, Outlander.
the mushroom report.
Magic
Mushroom
is my
report.
speciality.
What is this about?
Mushroom report. Where would it be? These doors all lead outside.
Hail, friend. My finest magics creatures.
It wouldn't be in the same place, right? These visuals look amazing? Yeah, it's good, right? It's not there. I head over here. These books are so expensive. Mages Guild Charter. Where else could it be? A recall ring. Wow.
Adventure lies beyond the cities, friend.
What are you, deaf? No interruptions. Hey, I feel like it should be somewhere else.
I'm listening.
Among... Oh, there it is. I see it. Ah, it is. There we go. Mushroom reports. I thought I looked there, but I missed it. Hajira, found your reports. Here they are. And she gave me fire shield, frost shield, lightning shield, absorption. Okay, any more duties? Ajira knows many secrets, but they are not yet for friend, Gamerzak. Speak with Ajira again when you are a warlock. Rannis Athris may have duties for you, but Ajira does not like Rannis much. Maybe you should speak with Ajira's good friend, Edwina Elbert, in the Guild of Mages in Aldrune. I feel like I've never done that. Can I just go straight to Aldrune? Yeah. I still have a ceramic bowl. Whatever. Hello, Eranil. Who are we looking for?
That guy is familiar.
Not in the journal. Edwina Elbert, this one, right?
Where did you get those wounds? You should find a healer.
Okay. What's so important to you? Interrupt my studies. If you must have duties... Yes, associate. I've never done this. I would always just do the Balmora Mages Guild stuff. I never come straight here. Yes, associate, there's something you could do for me. I'm looking for a copy of that rare dwarven book, Chronicles of Nkulef. It's a rare dwarven tome. None of the Mages Guild's branches has a copy, it's simply essential. There's 250 septims to cover your expenses, time is of the essence. Chronicles of Nkuleft. So it should be in this city. A bookshop? Alright. To Aldrune. Let's have a look at Aldrune. Okay, okay. Who are you? Louis...
May I help you?
Bouchard? Oh, hello, hi. That is nice to meet you. For a second, I thought you were the courier with a message. Is that is with word of my airship? Wait, is that it? Up there in the sky? There? Oh no, it's just a cliff racer. Yes. Airship? I built an airship. You see, quite beautiful craft, if I may be so bold. Some scavenged Dwemer equip parts. A few, long-lasting levitation spells. Very clever. Capital idea. I know. Even hired a gang of, well, a crew, I guess you could call them. They were to fly far to the north, away from all this dust, to Solstein. I paid them rather well. They were to locate Hrothmund's barrow and find a certain item. All that cold weather. It's worse than this dust. Well, Recover the amulet. Find a special amulet in Solstheim. Oh. Patrick Stewart. It does look like him. Is there a bookshop? Oh, it's Ghost Fence. Look at that. So out here, they've got metal gates. Have a nice look at the dust areas. Looks good. Nice. Athletics increased. Oh yeah, I've seen Solstheim. I know what it is. I did play this game back in the day. Aldscar Inn. Aldrun Council Club. I just can't remember what specifics are from the base game and what's from Morrowind Rebirth. That's a weapons place. This is General Merch. Maybe he'll know. Tiras. Can't ask for it. Do a little work for me? I sold an Ashlander handcrafted racer suede belt to a customer, but he has failed to make his final payment on time. If you would find Iena Sarandas and get back my belt, or get the overdue payment of 50 septims, I'll pay you 25. Lived in Aldrin a long time. His parents died recently and left him their house and estate, but Ienas has fallen in with the fast crowd. I believe he's taken to drinking expensive liquor and incurred some gambling debts. He's a charming lad, everyone likes him, but he's not very sensible, and suddenly becoming rich seems to have made him an irresponsible fool. Alright. Is this overhaul? No. It is not the overhaul mod. Specifically not. Smith. That looks like a bookshop. Bookseller. Hello. Codus Calonus. Chronicles of Nukuleft. It's a very rare book, but you might find a copy in Vivek. Alright. To Vivek we go. There's a Silt Strider here. You guys want to see Vivek, right? There it is. Hello. Travel. We can't get to Vivek from here. Where are we on the map? Oh, we're far away.
Where would you like to go?
Mages Guild. Yeah, the Morrowind overhaul is terribly outdated. However, I still say it is the easiest way to get the game looking passable. Right? Easiest way to get the game looking passable. Right? Because I have, I think this should still work. I can show you the footage from Morrowind Overhaul. It looks like this, right? And it's not bad. It's not bad, right? It's okay. However, it's not as good as this. Teleporting here. Travel. Vivek Guild of Mages.
What can I do for you today?
Hello. I want to get out. No, that's someone's bedroom.
All right, I'm listening.
Huh, found it. Here we are in Vivek. Now, I suppose we'll be looking for...
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
We're looking for a bookseller. So we're in the foreign quarter. I did pick up a Vivek guide. First time you visited Vivek, you thought it was some kind of dangerous ruin. because it was so empty. Yeah. Now where's that Vivek guide? Guide to Vivek. We're in the foreign quarter, which is the entrance. This is the temple compound. Telvanni, Hlalu, Redrun, Arena, St. Delins, St. Ohms. I guess I just head to the temple compound. Which would just be south, right? Wasteworks. Ah, Vivek. Take it in. It does look like a ruin. I don't know. Is there a trade quarter? There's a bookstore in the foreign quarter? Oh no. I didn't see a bookstore just now. Is it just on a different level? Upper Wasteworks. Foreign Quarter Plaza. Is it just in the plaza? Underworks. Oh, it's in the... let's check the lower Wasteworks. Suppose I can ask about it? No. Services? Plenty of shops here in the Foreign Quarter. Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Imperial Cult, all above us in the plaza. Here in the Wasteworks you find Alchemist, Apothecary, Enchanter, Bookseller, and rooms to rent. Black Shulk Corner Club. You can even find shops down in the Canal Works if you look around. Okay, so there is a bookshop around here. Somewhere. I just have to look around. Black Shulk Corner Club. It's so easy to get lost in all this. Apothecary. Alchemist. Jabasha's Rare Books. We found it. Jabasha?
Does it have money? Let's do business.
Okay, Chronicles of Nukuleft. Yes, Jabasha knows the Chronicles of Nukuleft. Perhaps Jabasha has a copy. Do I have to... Is it here? Chronicles of Nukuleft, 250. Well, she did give me money for it. Let's just drop a bit and... Sure. I bought it. Goodbye. Had to buy it. You know, notice how in this game it's sort of realistic. They send you on these fetch quests and you don't get any experience for it. You don't get any...
Your wounds should be treated. Find a
healer. You don't get anything like that. Right, there's no way to level up doing these fetch quests. It's just, this is what they would send you on because you're a novice, right? You're an apprentice, you don't do anything. You're not good at anything, so go buy a book for me. And you don't get much experience from buying a book for someone, so...
Keep moving.
You get the experience of acrobatics if you jump the whole time. Yeah, I suppose athletics as well. Alright, back to the Mages Guild. What is this? That's a smith? Oh yeah. What's this then?
So where are you from?
Not sure.
You've got my ear, let's hear it.
Let's not make this official.
Okay. It's almost like a tutorial to a town. Oh yeah, that's a good point. These quests send you around the world, to different cities, to certain landscapes. I guess it's to familiarize yourself with the world. That makes a lot of sense. Now, where's the teleportation? Here we go. Travel back to Aldrune. Hello. I have the Chronicles of Nukuleft. Give her the book. I'm impressed, associate. I hope you are always this efficient. Anything else? I've been waiting for ages to get Detect Creatures Potion from Skinkin Tree Shades in Sadrith Mora. It's simply taking Skinkin Tree's Shade forever to finish it. Go to Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Mora and bring the potion back to me as soon as Skink is finished. Sadrith Mora.
What was I thinking?
Alright. Sadrith Mora. It's a good way to show off all the graphics as well. And Christy Stratos just subbed with Prime Gaming. Thank you so much, Christy. By the way, in case you guys don't know, Christy is an author. Writes books. I think you just released something, right? I saw it on Twitter. You just released a book, I think. Sadrith Mora. The Imperial look. Skinkin Tree. Gotta find. It's called The Wrong House. There we go. You guys can look up The Wrong House. It's a book by Christy Stratos. Cells. Wait, did I enter the prison somehow? Out to Wolverine Hall. What? There's just a god looking at me. Oh, this place looks nice. Skink in Tree. This is not the way. Back inside we go. Let's have another look. This is Morrowind. There we go. It's the perfect pose. Okay, I apologize. It's just the animations in Morrowind are so bad. Okay, it's not this way. It must be up. I guess it's up. Mages Guild. Okay, so it's not the Mages Guild. Fighters Guild. That's back out to Wolverine Hall. Imperial Shrine. Back out to Wolverine Hall. Let's just look at the roof. Oh, right. We gotta go look at all that stuff. Oh. See, in my main quest only playthrough, I cut out a lot of this. Imperial Shrine. Because Morrowind is a lot of this. Fighters Guild. Wolverine. I'm just like trying to find my way out. Okay, this seems more promising. Ah, look at that. It's good. Where was Skinkin Tree? Can you tell me where he is? No. Dirty Muriel's Corner Club. Alright. Can I ask you about Skinkin Tree? Someone in particular? No. Specific place? The Gateway Merchant Inn. Non-Talvani. Okay. Okay, not. No. Big Helende. Herrera. Muriel. Sadrith Mora. You'll see that, I'm sure you'll see much that puzzles you. Do you have any questions? I don't think he's here. Well, I suppose we can go ahead and have a look at all of this. You know, this feels like something we should look at night. What time is it? It's 4 p.m. I can't remember what... Because we're... Oh, this is Sadrith Mora. So Skinkin Tree is a potion maker, so we're supposed to look for... I'm trying to see what the sign is. We're supposed to be looking for an alchemist, right? Anis Seloth Alchemist. This is not... Don't suppose you know about Skinkin Tree? No? No. Ara's hole in the wall. Ah, here's the slaves. Milos. There they are. The iconic slave market of Sadrith Mora. Okay. This... Okay. Sadrith Mora. Okay. Ooh, what's all this? There's 3 signs up here. The Gateway Inn. Welcome. No. We're on 1 health. Okay, we're fine. Fine. That's such a small place to stand. Let's have a look at the Gateway Inn. Okay. Sarava. South Wing. Ini. How can I serve? Go free? No, there is no hope for us. Oh. Slave. Okay. There's a ghost in that room. Okay. Can anyone tell me where Skinkin Tree is? I found an apothecary. Oh. But I couldn't find... So there's healer. House. Fire's hole in the wall. Aniseloth. Fungi Hill. Okay. Wolverine Hall. Corner Club. Argonian Alchemist in the Guild. Is he in the Mages Guild? Well, we wanted to look at this anyway. Let's skip ahead to nighttime so we can look at this at night. Fine.
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble.
Oh, this is nice, right? All the fungi lit up by the lanterns. Look at that marketplace. That's nice, right? Stars are out. There we go. I love how the furnaces are actually super bright on the inside, because it's a roaring fire. Telvanni are all jerks. Okay, on our 1 hit point, we're going back to the castle.
Greetings.
No, not here. Where do we come from? Alright, up the stairs first. This place is so maze-like. Up here, I think. Because they're all called just Wolverine Hall. Fighters Guild. Mages Guild was... down? Mages Guild.
All right, I'm listening.
He was right here. I thought he was in a shop, not the Mages Guild. So I went looking for a shop. Detect creature's potion. Yes, of course, soft skin. Take this potion. Yes, okay, goodbye. And...
Greetings.
Who even asked for it? This person is... Edwina is in Aldrun, right? Right? Yes, I think so. Okay. Yes. I got the potion from Skink. Shadow exclusive has been added to your inventory. Nice. And Sir Cyrilonwe in the Mages Guild in Vivek has somehow acquired a copy of Kimar Vamidium. It's a 6-volume of the Marabasul Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Most of the ancient tales are not truly Dwemer in origin, but this one may be an exception. It deals with some sort of golem or centurion. Would you be willing to borrow this book for me? 2 scrolls of Onduzi's Unhinging. Alright, so back to Vivek. Travel. Vivek.
What can I do for you today?
The way out. Yeah, you do slowly learn the path through everything. Like, I just know how to get out. So, wait, who has it? So someone here has the book. Who would have it? Did she say who has it? The Cyrilonwe, that's right. So I gotta find that person. Special Flora of Tamriel. Cyrilonwe.
You have my attention.
Have to have her turn around. Right? Does this work? No. Can I just cast the spell here? Scroll of Onduzi's Unhinging. Oh, you can actually just read it. Can I just... I've been expelled from the Mages Guild. That's not right. Okay. So we can't do that. How do we do this? She walks around?
Anytime now.
I didn't realize she walks around. Okay, so I definitely have to just have this. And I have to wait for her to leave. Rest until she sleeps? This is Morrowind. People don't sleep. Go away. Does she even leave the room? I don't think so, right? How do I make her leave? I don't trust you enough. Persuasion. Is my persuasion any good? Admire. You're too kind. Is that enough? Why, I've never heard of such a book. Admire. You're not so bad yourself. But now. Admire. Okay, that's the highest it goes.
This is unexpected, but not unwelcome. Please go ahead.
How do I get her out of here? If she just walks around the corner, I could do it. But I don't think she does, right? Yeah, this is on touch. I gained her trust, but she still won't tell me about the book.
An adventurer, I presume.
Face this way. My sneak is not good enough. It's a roll, I can get it higher? Don't steal from her.
You've been caught! Guards!
You'll soon be nothing more than a bad memory.
I deserve it. I've got 1 hit point, just land a punch. Oh wait, no, it's gotta take out. This is worse than I was.
Your suffering will be great, Imperial!
You'd think she'd use more spells.
Embrace your demise!
Just look at my face. It's just... not this again.
It's over for you!
Why is my sword skill so bad? I blocked her punch.
Oh.
Well, she doesn't have it on her. Okay. Who reported that? She reports it. She reports it. $75 good? Can we get higher? 76? How to level up in this game. How about intimidate? No. Taunt? No. Admire? Okay. I think I go up to like 75, then throw money at her. I just don't have any sneak skill. Nowhere here am I hidden.
Such useless creatures.
Come on. Alright, let's try that. Admire until we get... That was some bad rolls. Did I get Potion of Shadows? Oh, that's a good point. I got... Shadow. What's this do? Whatever it is, she didn't see me. On Doozy's unhinging. It must be in there, right? It must be in the big chest, right? Ah, but there's smaller chests as well. Gonna have to save. Thieving. This book. Alteration. Heavy armor skill. Okay, I got it. Resting here is illegal. Okay. Don't mind me.
Oh.
She hates me now, right? Oh.
Clearly, you are an idiot.
Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. Why? Okay, let's, hold on, we're in Vivek at nighttime. We should look at Vivek at nighttime. Clearly, you are an idiot. It's just... Oh, my heart. Truly the most tsundere of Morrowind characters. She's just negging us, okay? Let's have a look at Vivek at night. It's nice. It's got this sort of purple hue with the occasional lights. That is where the temples are, right? Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to see Vivek at night. And I really like this starry sky texture I got. I followed a guide for most of this stuff, but those stars is from a different one. I didn't like the stars.
Outlander, what do you want?
It's this way.
How can I help you?
No, let's go see her again.
What?
Okay. She's just like, you again. Alright, let's travel back to Aldrun. I'm just sitting on 1 hit point. I'm sure you all love it. But none of these quests are dangerous. I got the book for you. More duties. Several reports from Margan. Apparently there's some sort of disturbance at Hulin's hut. Since Hulin is a member of the guild, we really ought to do something about the disturbance. I simply haven't had time to do it myself. My research is an absolute critical phase. Would you go to Margan and take a look for me? Sure. But at this point, I need to rest. Is there a bed in this Mage's Guild? Resting here is illegal. Okay.
Finest magics you buy.
Okay, hold on. Gonna overwrite that. Can I level up? I have been expelled from the Mage's Guild for touching his bed. Alright. Apparently I was still thieving. Finest magics you can buy.
Friend.
And I touch his bed and it's like, your crime has been reported.
Training for the right price.
Where do I sleep? Where can... This is the Mage's Guild. Where's the bunks? Yeah? Okay. Sleep till morning. Good. I can do strength, endurance, ability to dodge and hit targets in melee. Agility. Yeah. 75 speed's pretty good. I should... Hold on. Heal myself. Nice. And just rest 1 more hour. Okay. Now let's go to our deaths. We're gonna go to the Dwemer ruin. Travel back to Balmora. Let's go speak to Caius Corsedes.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Yes.
I don't think I can get past the guy on the bridge, but we're gonna find out. It's raining so much in this game.
Yes, Outlander?
There are many creatures beyond us.
Oh, the rain's stopping, I think. Okay. Caius Corsedes. Orders. Ready for your orders. Go talk to Hasfat Antabolus. Okay, good.
Well, hello there.
Yep, I remember. He's in the Fighters Guild. This is nice texture. Stained glass windows.
You may speak.
And then Fighters Guild.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
This guy.
Well met, Outlander. What is it?
Good day. Kaya, so want some information? I'd be happy to help, but I would require a favor first. There are Dwemer ruins nearby. Arsgand. Dwemer puzzle box. Yes, okay. Goodbye. And now, we head to our doom.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Where am I? There it is. Yes, I did manage to fix the trees from our broken testing session. I used a tree mod, which I then turned off, but it replaced the meshes, so I didn't realize. So I had to reinstall the correct meshes from Morrowind Rebirth, which are these trees, actually. There we go. That's where we're heading. We're level 3. So really you should be level 5 before you do this. But I did drop the difficulty a bit, so maybe it's okay. This should be the way up, right? Can you believe that modders made this game look like this? This game released 2002. There's the guy. Gonna rest 1 hour, get my fatigue back up. There's some cliff races. Hopefully they don't... It's gonna interfere, isn't it? This is the level check, by the way. He's got a ghost. Oh, could kill him. Come on. Come on. What are these rolls? Alright. Alright, just a quick look at this place. I should probably heal up. Restore magicka. Restore health. Come on.
You're beaten! Run while you can!
You're mine! Let's see what you're made of.
Take that!
Killed them. And don't make the mistake, the Dwemer puzzle box is like... Something else chasing me? Oh, there's one of those things. You know, when I was a kid, teenager, I tried... Where is the puzzle box? It's up there, right? When I was a teenager, I tried my hand at 3D animation, and I just tried to animate a mechanical spider because of these things. Ah, right. It's up here. What is... There we go.
Die, scoundrel!
Okay, he's doing a lot of damage. Restore health. Restore health. Do I have restore fatigue? No. Come on. Oh, got him. Let's grab the Dwemer puzzle box. Dwemer scroll. Dwemer puzzle box. Got it. The first main quest is done. Actually, it's not even done. Like, you just have to... How do I get back out? Here. Okay, got it. Ash Storm. Alright, we get a good look at an Ash Storm. Ah, we did it. And you know, I think this is a great place to bring this to a close. Just about 4 hours of Morrowind. 4 hours of Morrowind. Right? That was nice, right? Actually re-experiencing this all again. Oh. Hope you enjoyed this. I liked re-experiencing this. If you want to see a full main quest only playthrough, gameisaac.com/Morrowind. It's not with these graphics, but it's a pretty classic playthrough. It was very popular back in the day. Some people still enjoy it. It's cut and edited. So it's much more watchable. It's quest by quest. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you'd like to support the channel, please do check out the Patreon, patreon.com/gameisaac. Direct support means we run fewer ads on YouTube, and also you can buy this game at nexus.gg/gameisaac or on Humble Bundle, I think it is there, gameisaac.com/humble, and it's a referral link where a portion of the proceeds go to supporting this channel, so thank you so much if you use those. This was good, right? It's so nice, it's so picturesque. Look, once this frame is on, it looks like a wallpaper, and I'm just looking at a random angle of Balmora. It's nice, right? It looks so good. Echo Alpha, you rather watch the unabridged version? Well, I essentially did the first 2 videos of the main quest only playthrough in this video. It looks so good. It took me 4 days to mod this. It took me 4 days. Anyway, let's bring this a close. Check out all the links down below. I will have explanations and links to how to do this. It was an effort. It will be an effort for you. Morrowind Overhaul is still the easiest way to mod, but it's not the best way anymore. And it hasn't been the best way for a while, so... Depends if you want to go through the effort. But alright, that's gonna be it for now. Go back to that. That's the better angle, yes. If you're watching on YouTube, click the buttons on the screen right now for so much more content. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Actually, we're just short of 4 hours exact, so let's just run around. Let's just run around. Let's make this a 4-hour-long video. And just about here. Here, let's look at this river under the arch. Okay, now you can click the buttons on the screen. I'll see you guys. Bye guys. Bye.